Exactly. So I think the main way that you determine how long your event should be, once you've decided that you're doing a signature event, and remember, we're talking about a signature event, which for Barry and I means that it's something that you'll host over and over again, but more specifically,
you want to be known for this signature event. It's your signature.
Exactly. And more specifically, you're going to be making an offer for a product or service from that signature event that you will likely have to then fulfill on. So I think the easiest way to determine how long your live event should be is by figuring out how much money you're going to be charging for your service. And the numbers, again, that we tend to see in our marketplace...
Well, I just want to say also, if we're talking about your service, what you often hear in our industry is for your offer. So most often at a signature event, you're going to be making an offer for people to work with you further. So there's only so much that you can teach in a 3-day, 4-day event. So you make an opportunity available to them. We look at it as an invitation, but many people call it an offer, and it's an offer for an extended opportunity to work with you. So this service is that opportunity, and there's so many different ways to charge for that. Do you want to give some examples of what that would look like?
Well, for sure. In terms of dollar value or in terms of what you're selling?
Oh, I was thinking dollar value, but there's probably some tie into what you're selling.
There probably is, but for a lot of people, I mean, we have some clients that when they're first starting out sell a mastermind for far less than some of our other clients do. So I think it's less about what you're selling and more about the dollar
that
value.
Actually reminds me of something really important.
Oh, I like it. Go for it.
It's that you have to start somewhere. So if you were just getting started, you might be charging $25,000 for your mastermind and only have expect that 10 people are going to be in it, or you may not yet have the confidence to charge $25,000 for a mastermind, so you might be selling a $2,000 product. Regardless, there should be no shame around this. Everybody starts somewhere, but it all ties back to your big why, right, that we talked about yesterday, which is who are you trying to help, how are you doing that, what's the end result, what are the deliverables that are going to make that happen. Once you're clear on that, it's easy to structure the offer. At least it's easier to structure the offer and to figure out the right price point.
Right. So in terms of the right price point and how to correlate that to how long your event's going to be, we tend to break it down into 3 different segments. If you're, in the $3,000 to $5,000 range, up to $3,000 range, you're in the 2 to 3 hours to a half day.
You can more easily sell a product up to $3,000 or an offer opportunity invitation up to $3,000 in a short amount of time.
Yes.
The shorter the amount of time, the harder it is to sell a high ticket offer. So to sell a $25,000 opportunity in 2 to 3 hours or 3 to 4 hours is much, much harder than to sell. There are some people who do it, but it's certainly much harder than selling a $1,000 to $3,000 opportunity. So without knowing anything about your business, our general recommendation is if you're in that $1,000 to $3,000 range, that's very doable for a 2 to 3 hour or 3 to 4 hour event.
A 3-day event or a multi-day event isn't right for everybody.
Yeah, and if you're just getting started out, a great way to learn the event model, to get comfortable speaking on stage, to get comfortable with your content, to get comfortable making an offer, is to do a half day or a 1 day. We highly recommend that. Well, I mean, listen, the event we're at right now, I think we mentioned this yesterday, Erica Rocha has 4,500 people on the other side of that wall that are all here for a 3-day. But he filled much of the event doing a 1 day. So, a 1 day could be 7 people or a 1 day could be 7,000 people. So don't limit your imagination on that. This really does apply to you, regardless of your size. So for those of you who are watching this and you're already doing live events, I don't need to do a 1 day. If Erica Rocha can fill a $5,000 or 5,000 person event with 1 days that have up to 7,000 people, you could be doing it too. So this really is a very portable platform, very flexible platform. You can use it any size, in any shape, at any level of experience, no matter how long you've been doing this, whether it's 1 hour, 1 day, or years.